that we didn't stay. So probably like a month and a half or month and a half in hostels, $10 a night. We found all the cheapest hostels that had internet and free breakfast, and just it worked out. And the flight over wasn't too expensive for our round trip, and the Eurail pass wasn't too expensive for our 2-month pass, where we got a certain amount of train days. And we would just, from Germany, we'd go off in different directions and hit multiple countries and cities, and come back to Germany, and then go in another direction, hit multiple cities, countries, and then come back to Germany, and then go another direction, hit multiple cities and countries, come back to Germany, and so on and so forth for the 2-month period. It was during the World Cup, and it was an amazing trip. And I remember we were in Barcelona for the World Cup finals, Las Ramblas Street there, in a Irish bar and restaurant, and we were going between the 2 different rooms of the bar. There was a larger room where all the French people were, and I think the smaller room where all the Italian people, if I'm remembering correctly, yeah. And then when the French headbutted Italy and forcing the penalty kicks, we decided to get out of the French room and go into the Italy room, and then Italy won, and we all flooded Las Ramblas, and we were climbing lamp posts and drinking dollar beers that the gypsies were selling, and it was quite a time. Okay, continuing on. Okay, now recent years, before I got to Hawaii, where I am now, I'm in Maui. In recent years, from 2014 to 2018, I traveled up and down the West Coast for those years. Stayed in places like Los Angeles, Santa Monica area, West LA, Venice Beach area. Stayed in Ojai, California, Ventura, California. Traveled a lot around those areas of Santa Barbara and all those areas, Oxnard, and you name it, Long Beach. Just a lot of experiences around those areas. And then I also traveled a bunch up and down the coast for a number of different journeys. We did also go over to Sedona, Arizona, and for the Eagle Quetzal Condor gathering, uniting the tribes, to do our medicine wheels there, ceremonies, and also up and down the coast on the Permaculture Village bus tour, which went to so many different towns. We got up as high as Santa Rosa, San Fran areas after the tour. We, during the tour, went through Santa Cruz and Sebastopol and San Luis Obispo and LA and Ojai, and stayed at a number of farms and visited permaculture centers, and helped with projects and bring awareness to the different ways of living in community and village, and doing permaculture and living in balance with the land, and so on and so forth. Also, and we got down as far as San Diego for that trip as well. And then many different festivals and jaunts out. We produced one in Ojai called the One Love Experience. We also produced it one year in Desert Palm Springs, and also went to a 11/11 gathering in Desert Palm Springs. And I was California. I did also go up on a little jaunt up to Oregon, Eugene, Oregon area. Triangle Lake is where we stayed at a conference center, and we did a project for a series of months to bring in a better world. And on that trip, visited John Day, Oregon for the Rainbow Gathering. We also, the eclipse was happening in Oregon, so that was great. The Ashland, Oregon for Tribalized Gathering, and some other things. I'll put it on the screen. What else? I also remember Bend, Oregon, and Sisters, Oregon, and my travels. So so on and so forth. And then after all that traveling in California and Oregon, my next journey was to fly over to Maui in Hawaii, which is where I'm at now. And I've been traveling around Maui for since around 2018. So about 6 years now. So I've been all over Maui with transportation, Uber, and with produce delivery, and just doing little, taking friends, family around the island, everywhere from Hana to Haleakala to Lahaina side, Kihei, south side, far east, far west, far south, Wailea, everywhere pretty much on the island. I've been there. And then also I did one little trip over to Oahu for a CBD conference that a team of ours, we flew over there for a conference to present our CBD company that we're working on there. And back to Maui, and been pretty grounded these 6 years other than that. But that's a little snapshot of my travels around the world in this life. I'm 42, like I said, and I hope to get back into traveling in the future and visit many more places. Uh, but for now, I've been super gracious and gratitude for Maui, and being grounded and having the home base and working in local produce and property managing right where we're at here, and men's group, and just simple living. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please comment. I'll see you in the comments. So comment where you've traveled to in this life and what your experiences have been. And if you choose, do a reaction video to this video and tell us all about your journeys around the world in your own video, so we can all enjoy that. Thanks so much for tuning in. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and support our fellow creators in these 30-day video challenges. I will put in the description all the different user handles for my fellows, as well as any product links, and check out all my other videos. Thanks so much. This has been day 22. Aloha.